In our pursuit of success, we often come across three challenges that stand between us and our goals. These challenges, as explained by Brian Tracy, are not mysterious or tricky opponents, but rather common obstacles that can slow us down. Just like clearing a path, understanding and addressing these challenges can help us unlock our full potential and achieve the success we want. In this video, we will discuss the three biggest enemies of success. Each of these challenges has the power to hold us back, limit our potential, and prevent us from reaching our dreams. But by learning from Brian Tracy, we can learn how to overcome these obstacles, change our way of thinking, and create a path to success. Before we start this video, I would like to ask all the new viewers to support our channel by subscribing to it. So let's now get started. The first enemy of success, as explained by Brian Tracy, is the comfort zone. This concept refers to a place where people become comfortable with what they are doing and are resistant to change. Imagine it like a cozy spot where you feel safe and familiar. It's a natural tendency for human beings to settle into routines and habits because they provide a sense of security and ease. However, this comfort zone can be a hindrance to achieving success. Think of it this way: when you first start doing something new, it feels uncomfortable and unfamiliar. You may face challenges and uncertainties, and that can create a sense of discomfort. However, as you continue doing that new thing, you start getting used to it. Over time, it becomes more familiar, and you begin to feel comfortable with it. This is where the danger lies. When you're in your comfort zone, you're not pushing yourself to grow or improve. You're not taking risks or trying new things. You're just doing what you've always done because it feels easy and safe. But here's the thing: success rarely comes from staying in your comfort zone. It comes from stretching yourself, stepping outside of that cozy spot, and taking on challenges that might make you uncomfortable at first. Brian Tracy explains that the comfort zone is like a trap that prevents you from reaching your full potential. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of mediocrity because you're not willing to take the necessary steps to move forward. When you stay within your comfort zone, you miss out on opportunities for growth, learning, and achieving your goals. To illustrate this, think about a time when you wanted to try something new but hesitated because it seemed difficult or unfamiliar. Maybe it was starting a new hobby, pursuing a different career path, or even approaching someone you admire. At first, you might have felt nervous or unsure, but as you took action and ventured outside your comfort zone, you likely discovered that you were capable of more than you thought. Brian Tracy emphasizes the importance of embracing discomfort as a necessary part of success. He suggests that if you're not feeling a bit uncomfortable or challenged, you might not be pushing yourself enough. He encourages people to recognize that growth and progress come from stepping into the unknown and facing the fear of change. Consider the example of a person who wants to start their own business. In their comfort zone, they might have a stable job that provides a regular paycheck, but the idea of launching a business involves risks, uncertainties, and hard work. It's stepping into the unknown. However, if they're willing to step out of their comfort zone, they may discover that their business venture becomes incredibly rewarding and fulfilling. Breaking free from the comfort zone requires a mindset shift. It's about acknowledging that success often resides beyond the familiar and taking deliberate steps to challenge yourself. This could mean setting ambitious goals, trying new activities, or embracing change even when it feels uncomfortable. Brian Tracy offers practical advice for overcoming the comfort zone. He suggests setting clear goals and creating a plan to achieve them. This allows you to focus on the bigger picture and stay motivated even when facing challenges. He also encourages people to be open to change and willing to adapt as circumstances evolve. By embracing change, you can create a mindset that thrives on growth and progress. The second enemy of success, as explained by Brian Tracy, is what he calls learned helplessness. This might sound like a complex term, but it's actually quite simple to understand. Imagine a situation where you tried something, like riding a bike or solving a puzzle, and you couldn't do it no matter how hard you tried. Over time, you might start to feel like there's no point in trying anymore because you believe you'll never succeed. This is what Brian Tracy refers to as learned helplessness. Think of it like this: have you ever seen a dog that's been tied up for a long time? Even if you remove the rope, the dog might still stay in one spot because it's learned that it can't escape. Similarly, people can develop a mindset where they think they can't change their situation no matter what they do. This feeling of helplessness can stop them from taking action and trying new things. Brian Tracy believes that this learned helplessness often starts when we're kids. Imagine a child who tries to do something, but their parents or teachers keep telling them they're not good enough. Over time, the child might start to believe that they can't do anything right, and this belief sticks with them as they grow up. As adults, they might think, "I can't do it," even before they've given it a proper try. Imagine someone who wants to get a better job. They've tried a few times before and faced rejection, so they start to believe they're not good enough. This belief can make them feel stuck in their current situation even if they're not happy with it. They might avoid applying for new jobs because they've learned to believe they can't succeed. The problem with learned helplessness is that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe you can't do something, you're less likely to put in the effort or try different approaches. This can hold you back from reaching your goals and achieving success. Brian Tracy's advice is simple but powerful. Instead of saying, "I can't," start saying, "I can." It's about changing your mindset from a negative one to a positive one. Instead of focusing on past failures, focus on the possibilities for the future. By believing that you can overcome challenges, you're more likely to take action and work towards your goals. For example, let's say someone wants to improve their cooking skills. They've burned a few meals in the past and think they're a terrible cook. Instead of giving up, they could start saying, "I can learn to cook better." This change in mindset might encourage them to take cooking classes or practice new recipes, which can lead to improvement over time. Brian Tracy also suggests setting small goals and celebrating each achievement. This can help build confidence and show you that you're capable of success. Surrounding yourself with positive people who support your efforts is also important. When you have friends and family who believe in you, it's easier to break free from learned helplessness and work towards your goals. The third enemy of success, as explained by Brian Tracy, is what he calls the path of least resistance. It might sound a bit tricky, but it's just about always taking the easiest way out. Imagine if you had two paths in front of you. One is smooth and comfortable, while the other is a bit rocky and requires some effort. The path of least resistance is the easy one that feels more comfortable at the moment. However, Brian Tracy warns that this path can lead you away from true success and keep you from reaching your full potential. Picture it like this. Let's say you have a goal, like getting fit. The easiest way might be to skip exercising and eat whatever you want. It might feel good at first because it's less work, but in the long run it won't help you achieve your goal of being healthier. Choosing the path of least resistance often means avoiding hard work and taking shortcuts, which might not lead you to real success. Brian Tracy wants us to realize that taking the easy way out can hold us back. It's like staying in your comfort zone and not pushing yourself to improve. When you always go for the easy option, you miss out on the chance to learn and grow by facing challenges. Imagine someone who wants to learn to play a musical instrument. Instead of practicing regularly and working hard to get better, they might choose to play video games or watch TV because it's more fun and less effort. However, if they don't put in the time and effort to practice, they won't become a skilled musician. The problem with always taking the easy route is that it can lead to regret later on. Imagine looking back on your life and realizing that you missed out on opportunities that could have led to success. Brian Tracy believes that true success requires making tough choices and putting in the effort, even when it's not the most convenient choice. Think about someone who dreams of starting their own business. The easy path might involve staying in their current job and avoiding the risks of entrepreneurship. But if they always take the easy way, they might never achieve their dream of owning a successful business and gaining financial independence. Brian Tracy's advice is straightforward. Don't always go for what's easiest. Instead, choose the path that will lead you to your goals, even if it means working hard and facing challenges. He suggests setting clear goals and making a plan to reach them. This can help you stay focused and motivated even when you encounter obstacles. For instance, let's say you want to write a book. It might be tempting to put off writing by doing something more enjoyable, like watching TV. But if you set a goal to write a certain number of pages each day and stick to your plan, you'll be much more likely to achieve your goal of finishing the book. Brian Tracy also talks a lot about persistence. This means not giving up when things get tough or when you face setbacks. If you encounter challenges, it's important to keep going and stay committed to your goals. True success often involves overcoming obstacles along the way. Once you've tackled these three enemies of success, you're on your way to achieving your goals and living a successful life. But how do you do it? Brian Tracy has some simple yet powerful advice that can guide you on your journey. Firstly, it's important to set clear goals. Know exactly what you want to achieve and write it down. This helps you stay focused and motivated, and it gives you a clear direction to work towards. Imagine you're taking a road trip. You wouldn't start driving without knowing where you're headed, right? Goals work the same way. Next, create a plan. Break down your big goal into smaller steps that you can tackle one at a time. It's like climbing a ladder. You take one step at a time until you reach the top. By focusing on smaller tasks, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment along the way, which keeps you motivated. Consistency is key. Just like brushing your teeth every day keeps them healthy, consistently working towards your goals keeps you on track. Imagine if you exercised once and expected to be fit. It doesn't work that way. Keep putting in the effort, even when it gets tough. Don't be afraid of hard work. Success often involves putting in more effort than you initially thought. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Think of your efforts as building blocks. Each one gets you closer to your goal. Stay positive. A positive attitude can make a world of difference. Imagine facing a challenge with a smile instead of a frown. It changes how you approach the situation. When you believe in yourself and your abilities, you're more likely to overcome obstacles. Learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are like stepping stones to success. Instead of being discouraged, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Imagine a toddler learning to walk. They fall many times, but they keep getting up until they succeed. Surround yourself with supportive people. Imagine having a cheering squad that encourages you to keep going. When you have friends, family, or mentors who believe in you, it makes your journey to success much more enjoyable. Stay curious and keep learning. Imagine if you stopped learning after school. You'd miss out on so much. Successful people are always curious and open to new ideas. Continuously improving your skills and knowledge helps you stay ahead. Be adaptable. Life is full of surprises, just like a game of chess. Imagine if you always move your pieces in the same way. You wouldn't win. Being flexible and open to change allows you to adjust your strategies and keep moving forward. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.